Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New this morning, a heavy police presence overnight had a neighborhood on alert. But there's not a lot of information coming from police just yet. There were a number of squad cars and a K-9 team in the 100 block of 12th Street East in West Fargo right around 11:30 p.m.
Our Valley News Live photographer says officers were searching two vehicles. West Fargo police say they are not looking for anyone and there is no danger to the public, but they're not giving out any other details right now. Also new this morning, a man is dead after an officer-involved shooting in the Twin Cities.
St. Paul police say an officer was stopped at a stop sign last night when he was rear-ended. The man in the car got out and started fighting with an officer who ended up shooting the man.
A 36-year-old Duluth man has been arrested in connection with a fire that destroyed a synagogue in that city last week. Matthew Amoit is being held on a first-degree arson charge.
Firefighters responded to the fire last Monday. Police say at this time they do not believe the fire is a hate crime.
It is now 8 minutes before the top of the hour, and people are going to want the shorts and tank top today, Lisa.
Yeah, if you thought yesterday was warm, today, well, we're adding to that. It's going to feel hot to you. We're looking at some sunshine on the way, just about to rise this morning, a little after 7 o'clock. We've been really enjoying those colors changing on our sky cam throughout the morning hours. And we're looking at that sun sticking around. Some clouds moving in as well, but a mix of some sun and clouds here for today, and temperatures that will end up into the mid-80s, 86 degrees, your high in Fargo. Expect some wind too. Now these are our steady speeds coming in out of the south. We'll get those gusts going into the 20s and 30s as well, heading into especially the evening hours tonight. So a breezy one today. Our temperatures right now nice and warm. We're at 68 degrees in Fargo. It's 65 in Grand Forks, some 50s up in the northeast, but overall looking at some 60s to start and variable wind. In some places we're calm. Bemidji, that's one of those spots. Whereas in Fargo, we've got a gust now to 25 miles per hour. But where the wind has been quite light, that's allowed that atmosphere to cool down a little bit more. We've had that fog develop for us, and visibility is down to 0 in Bemidji. So easy does it there with the visibility down as low as it is. And then over in Candy, we're less than a mile as well. On the other side of the valley, we're dealing with some fog there too. So just be careful. Watch out for that fog if you're going to be out driving, especially in the country, open country here today. Now checking out your radar and satellite map, you can see we just have a few clouds passing through. There are more to the south into South Dakota that are going to try to lift in, but overall I'm expecting some mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies today. Checking out your forecast for the rest of the week, tomorrow back into the mid 80s, so another day where we've got some summertime temperatures. The wind stays with us, and there will be more chances for rain. We've got a little bit of a shot of it in the morning in Lakes Country, and then the more organized chance for rain and thunder comes up late Tuesday, I'd say into the very late night hours, and then continuing into Wednesday. That'll cool us off a bit into the 70s for midweek and toward the end of the week, which is still nice. And looking at some chances for rain and thunder again Friday night and into Saturday. This weekend looks pretty good, but not as warm as we've gotten now to start off the week. So kind of scaling things back a little bit by the time we end our 7-day planner. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's traffic on the move.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, Red River Valley. We wanted to check out one more road closure project this one's going to be starting after this morning's rush hour, so around probably the 10 o'clock hour, somewhere in there. Up here on 52nd Avenue, east of this 45th Street intersection, they're going to be making some more lane closures there as road work continues. Shouldn't be any strangers to that. This area has been seeing some road work a lot lately. It's just going to be adding to it. Now, Fargo's not the only area with some new projects coming up. Today in Moorhead, 1st Avenue North is facing a lane reduction between 11th Street and 14th Street, and 4th Street South, also in Moorhead, in the northbound lanes. That's going to be closed between Main and 2nd Avenue, but that doesn't start till tomorrow. So good news if you use that for your morning commute in Moorhead, you don't have to worry about that till tomorrow. Overall traffic flow this morning has started light, but started to build up, especially on westbound I-94. We're going to go check out the interstates for the next hour on the Fargo CW, but for now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
With the cooler temperatures approaching, the Salvation Army wants everyone to have the opportunity to stay warm by providing families in need with jackets.
The Valley Today's Abby Fortner joins us live where donations can be made. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I'm here at the Azul Hornbachers, which is just one of the places you can go and donate all of those winter items that you may have. And I'm here with Guy Goshen, who is the store director here at the Azul Hornbachers. And why do you think it's so important to have this coat drive here in the FM area?
Well, we have a great relationship with the Salvation Army, and we just felt that this is one of those things that's really important for, it started out as a Coats for Kids program years ago and has really taken off, and it's just important to take care of them. So it was a great way for us to partner with them for that.
And I know you've been saying this isn't the first coat drive with the Salvation Armies that you've seen. How have you seen it grow over the years being a part of the Hornbachers organization?
Well, it started out as, like I said, the Coats for Kids program, and it started out as, we just had a small box at one time, and now we have these large barrels, and these things are emptied several times throughout the course of the program.
So it's really cool to see it continue to fill and fill and fill. And I'm also here with Christy Simmons with the Salvation Army. And I just want to know, what can people donate? Because it's not just coats.
Everything. Coats, hats, gloves, boots, scarves, anything that you're going to wear in the winter.
And I know you're going to be distributing them here in a few weeks. It is that new date and time.
Yep, it's at the Fargo Air Museum, October 4th and 5th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
And so families can just come to the Fargo Air Museum, go through what they need. It is such an important coat drive. I mean, the cooler temperatures are just around the corner, sadly, so to make sure that you're ready for winter is so important here. So you'll want to stop out. Today is the last day to donate. You can donate at any of the Hornbachers here in the area. I know it's just time to get rid of those old coats and be able to give them to someone in need.
Well, it's time pretty soon to buy new coats, so make some room in your closet. Get rid of the stuff you know is too small from last year.
Yeah, I was about to say, especially if you have kids, they grow quick. They probably won't fit into what you had.
Exactly. Thank you, Abby. Some South Fargo residents got letters this weekend about being overcharged on special assessments. This latest special is paying for bike paths along 40th Avenue South, as well as a bridge modification and street lighting project.
Last week, in a 3-2 vote, Fargo commissioners lowered the interest rate on specials. The majority of people that we spoke to in the neighborhood say they do see the value in the infrastructure projects that specials pay for. But others say the city should have gotten it right the first time, instead of having to send follow-up letters.
Special assessments they're not organized, and I think that, every year they come across as a letter in the mail, and, you just don't expect it.
Fargo's mayor says specials prevent higher property taxes. An area search and rescue dog is expected to recover after being hit by a car over the weekend. Jamestown Fire Chief Jim Reether is Chloe's handler and says she took off running when he opened a door on Friday.
He says the dog returned home and was bleeding profusely. Reether rushed Chloe to the vet, who determined the animal had no broken bones. And let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's that question. About 10% of people say this is the first thing they do when they get out of bed in the morning.
The answer: check on their pets. Well, it's probably because their pet woke them up to say they had to go to the bathroom. Remember, you can play along every weekday morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. And we're going to see a lot of people probably at the dog park today. It's another gorgeous day on the way.
Beautiful weather. We're talking sunshine and warm temps. Just watch out for that wind. It's going to be a little bit on the stronger side, but looking like a great day, a great way to start off the week. Tuesday, more wind and more warmth. We're going to be back into the 80s again with our next chance for rain, especially coming up Tuesday night, overnight, and into Wednesday with some storms possible.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now for more live up-to-the-minute news and weather on the Fargo CW.